Have you ever imagined what life would be like for a woman who married one of the greatest leaders in history, but whose name almost disappeared in time? This is the story of ЦИППОРы, the first wife of Moses, a mysterious and often ignored figure. Her life is a narrative full of challenges, sacrifices and deep symbolism, which, when explored, reveals fascinating truths about her time and her role in Israel's destiny. ЦИППОРы was not only Moses' companion, she played a crucial role in the moments that decided the future of her people. But who was she? WHYDSVCS story remains shrouded in enigmas. Get ready to dive into a journey of desert, faith and courage, which goes far beyond the best-known pages of the Bible. An encounter in the desert that would change destiny. Our story begins in the heart of Midian, a desert land that serves as a refuge for those found elsewhere in the world. GT was a place of survival, where difficult conditions tested even the most resilient. GT was there that Moses, a fugitive from Egypt, found not only shelter but also a new purpose. Moses had left behind a life of privilege in Pharaoh's palace, after making a drastic decision that would forever change the course of his life. After killing an episode that mistreated a Hebrew, he fled to escape Pharaoh's justice. Arriving in Midian, he found a common but vital sight in the desert, and also a group of women trying to water their flocks. The women were being intimidated by local shepherds, and Moses, even though he was an outsider, did not hesitate to intervene. With confidence and determination, he defended them, allowing them to care for their animals without fear. Among these women was ЦИППОРы, the eldest daughter of Jethro, also known as Ruel, the priest of Midian. When ЦИППОRы and her sisters returned home earlier than expected, Jethro was intrigued. Upon learning of Moses' heroic history, he found him home. It was at this moment that destiny began to unite Moses and ЦИППОRы. A new life, a new purpose. Moses moved to Midian and began working as a shepherd, tending Jethro's flocks. This drastic change of life, from prince to pastor, was a preparation for the divine mission that was yet to come. During this period, he married ЦИППОRы and started a family. ЦИППОRы gave birth to two sons, Gershon and Eliezer. The name Gershom reflects Moses' experience as a stranger in a foreign land, while Eliezer is a testimony to God's protection in his escape from Egypt. This name is a constant reminder of the spiritual and emotional journey Moses was on, and ЦИППОRы was by his side every step of the way. But their marriage was not just an ordinary union. It represented a meeting between two cultures and two worlds. Moses, raised as an Egyptian, and ЦИППОRы, the daughter of a Midianite priest, had to navigate cultural, religious, and personal differences. The mystery of the blood husband. One of the most intriguing moments in the story of ЦИППОRы occurs during Moses' journey back to Egypt, when he receives the divine mission to free the Israelites from slavery. Along the way, something unexpected and mysterious happens. The Bible reports that God tried to kill Moses. The exact reason is unclear. But many scholars believe it was related to circumcision, a sign of the covenant between God and Abraham, which Moses appears to have neglected in his relationship with his son. In this moment of crisis, ЦИППОRы takes the initiative. She performs her son's circumcision and touches Moses' feet with her foreskin, declaring, "Surely you are a husband of blood to me too." With this, the dagger passes, and Moses is spared. This episode has intrigued scholars and readers for centuries. Why did ЦИППОRы have to act? What does this ritual really mean? Although the full answers remain unclear, it is undeniable that ЦИППОRы played a decisive role. She saved Moses' life and ensured that he could continue with his mission. A wife in the background. While Moses pursued his divine mission, ЦИППОRы faced her own challenges. At some point before the Exodus, Moses sends Jethro back to the house, along with his sons. The reasons for this are not entirely clear, but some suggest it was to observe the dangers of the mission he was about to undertake. This separation may indicate the sacrifices that Zipra had to make as the wife of a leader chosen by God. Although she was not physically featured during the dramatic events in Egypt, her influence and support cannot be ignored. The reunion and disappearance of Zipra. After the Exodus, Jethro brings Zipra and her children back to Moses in the wilderness. This reunion is brief but significant. It symbolizes the reconnection of a family that was separated by the criteria of a divine mission. However, after that moment, Zipra disappears from the biblical records, which raises many questions. What happened to her? Did she live to see the outcome of the journey of Moses and the people of Israel? These questions remain unanswered, but each story leaves an impression of confidence. Zipporah's legacy. Zipra is an example of strength, courage and sacrifice. Which story may not be as detailed as Moses, but its impact is undeniable. She played an essential role in critical moments and declared the importance of strong women in stories that often only highlight men. Furthermore, Zipra reminds us of the current complexity of human relationships and the power of cultural and religious diversity. She and Moses formed a partnership that challenged the norms of its time and continues to inspire today. Even though her story is shrouded in mystery, Zipra leaves a powerful legacy. She was more than just a wife. Was a woman whose courage and faith developed into one of the greatest stories ever told. And now, at the end of this journey, we are left reflective. How many other figures like Zipra remain hidden, waiting for their stories to be revealed and celebrated. Have you ever heard of Zipra? Which's name may seem like just a footnote in stories about Moses, but each's life is shrouded in a mystery as fascinating as the Exodus itself. Who was this woman who, even in the shadows, played a crucial role in the journey of the man chosen by God to free Israel? Zipra, Moses' first wife, was an extraordinary woman at a time when her voices were not recorded. Her story is a mix of courage, sacrifice and mystery, which reveals not only the challenges of a leader's wife, but also the dilemmas of a woman faced with a divine mission. Midian, the land where everything begins. To understand Zipra, we first need to delve into the setting of her life, Midian, an inhospitable desert region, inhabited by a nomadic tribe known for its connection with spiritual practices and its survival in extreme conditions. The Midianites, descendants of Midian, one of Abraham's sons with Keturah, maintained a distinct culture. They believed in a single God, which placed them in a greater spiritual position among the educated people of the region. As the daughter of Jethro, the priest of Midian, Zipra grew up in a deeply religious environment marked by rituals and teachings about connection with the divine. In this desert world full of mystery, Zipra learned to be strong. She was part of a society that valued hard work and resilience, qualities that would become indispensable when her life intersected with Moses. The meeting that changed the history. Moses' arrival in Midian was not a simple coincidence. After his escape from Egypt, he was in a time of transition, lost between the man he was and the man he was meant to become. When Moses encounters Zipporah's sisters at the well, he not only defends his dignity, but also demonstrates a character trait essential to his future mission: the ability to protect the most vulnerable. This act of courage immediately places him under the protection of Jethro, who sees in him not just an outsider, but someone with potential. Upon being reunited by Jethro's family, Moses begins a new life as a shepherd, a dramatic change for someone who grows up in the luxuries of Pharaoh's palace. Not only does he learn humility through hard work, but he also forms a deep connection with Zipra, whose strength and wisdom impress him. A unmarked by challenges. The marriage between Moses and Zipra was not just a love story. It was also a union between worlds. Moses carried a dual cultural heritage, Hebrew lineage and Egyptian education. Zipra, on the other hand, came from a Midianite tradition that valued spirituality and connecting with the divine in unique ways. This mix of cultures brought both richness and tension. How did they balance their cultural and religious differences? What debates and compromises shaped your life together? Although the biblical account does not reveal details of these aspects, we can imagine that this unknown results in patience, mutual respect and faith. Tzipporah, as a wife, had to face the challenges of living with a man who, although dedicated to his family, was called to a purpose that transcended his personal lives. The enigma of the blood husband. Tzipporah's story becomes even more fascinating during Moses' journey back to Egypt. When God commands Moses to free the Israelites, a mysterious and perplexing event occurs. The Bible reports that God tried to kill Moses during a journey. The text does not explain why this happened, but Tzipporah's intervention was crucial. She quickly performs the circumcision of her son and touches Moses' feet with her foreskin. Think, surely you are a husband of blood to me. This immediate and decisive act seems to have appeased the divine wrath. But what exactly happened here? Some believe that Moses failed to fulfill one of the fundamental criteria of the pact with God, the circumcision of his son. Others interpret this as a test of conformity and faith. Tzipporah, in the midst of this crisis, did not hesitate. She sought not only save Moses' life, but also reaffirmed the need for total commitment to the divine calling. This event highlights Tzipporah's courage and spiritual understanding, showing that she was not a passive figure but an active partner in Moses' mission. Separation, a silent sacrifice. When Moses returns to Egypt to face fear, Tzipporah is not by his side. At some point, he decides to send her back to Yethro's house, along with her children. The reasons for this decision are ambiguous, but we can speculate about its impact on Tzipporah. As a mother and wife, she had to deal with separation from Moses and uncertainty about the future. This physical distance perhaps reflects the weight of the choices made by Moses in response to the divine call. Tzipporah, even though she is rude, continues to bear the responsibility of maintaining the safety and stability of her family. The reunion in the desert. After the Exodus, when the Israelites were already walking the path to the promised land, Jethro brought Tzipporah and her children back to Moses. This reunion is brief but significant. It marks the moment when a family separated by the mission reconnects. However, Tzipporah's role appears to diminish from this point on. She disappears from the biblical accounts, leaving us with unanswered questions. Will she continue to be by Moses' side throughout the rest of his journey? Or had her mission as a wife and mother arrived at that moment? Tzipporah's impact. Although Tzipporah is a secondary figure in the Moses narrative, her influence is profound. She was not just a wife, but a woman who played a crucial role in the most decisive moments. Tzipporah teaches us about courage, sacrifice, and the strength needed to support those who carry great responsibilities. Which's story also reminds us to look beyond the protagonists and the importance of the contributors of those who often remain in the shadows. When reflecting on Tzipporah's life, we see that she was much more than a supporting character. She was a woman who faced unique challenges and left a legacy that still echoes in the story of Moses and the people of Israel. The weight of being the wife of a chosen one. Imagine what it did for Tzipporah to be married to someone like Moses. He was not just an ordinary man. From the beginning, there was something different about him, a duality that Tzipporah must have noticed. He was, at the same time, a foreigner and a chosen one. A man running from his past, but also a future leader of an entire nation. How did Tzipporah handle the pressure of being the wife of a man called to such a high purpose? She probably had to balance the role of mother and wife with that of an observer on a mission that, at many times, put her in the background. However, her resilience and ability to act at crucial moments show that she was a woman with a sense of purpose of her own. Yet her influence, the role of Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, Tzipporah's father, also plays a role in the story of Moses and, indirectly, in Tzipporah's legacy. As a priest of Midian, Jethro had wisdom and experience that profoundly influenced Moses. Meti was Jetra who taught Moses how to lead more efficiently, indicating that he delegated responsibilities among the leaders of the people of Israel. This advice not only helped Moses organize the budding nation, but also revealed how Zipporah's family contributed to the success of Moses' mission. We can imagine how Zipporah must have felt seeing her father and her husband interacting like this. For her, it was a reminder that her family, even far from the Exodus, was intrinsically linked to the destiny of Israel. The absence of Zipporah, an current silence. After her reunion with Moses in the desert, Zipporah disappears from the biblical narratives. This silence is curious, especially considering the significant role she previously played. Did she choose a discreet life, away from the leadership spotlight? Or has her story been omitted, like so many other family figures in the Bible? What we know is that Zipporah fulfilled her role decisively in the moments when her intervention was necessary. Zipporah's absence can be interpreted as a metaphor for the sacrifice of women in the story. Their contributions are often invisible but absolutely indispensable. Zipporah's lessons for the modern world. Zipporah, although distant in time and space, still carries lessons relevant to us today. Her story teaches us about courage in the face of the unknown, the importance of acting in critical moments, and the strength to support those who are on difficult journeys. Furthermore, Zipporah reminds us of the importance of respecting and valuing different cultures and traditions. Her marriage to Moses was an example of how people from different backgrounds can come together and work together for a greater purpose. Reflections on Zipporah and Moses. While Moses is remembered as the great liberator, Zipporah remains an enigma, a presence that, although silent, shaped many of the most crucial moments of her journey. She was a woman who managed to occupy her space in a male-dominated world, showing that strength and courage come in many forms. And as we reflect on her story, one question remains: how many of Zipporahs are there in our stories whose contributions are forgotten or ignored? It's time to give these figures the recognition they deserve. Zipporah's legacy and an invitation to you. Zipporah was a woman ahead of her time, whose story, even shrouded in mystery, teaches us lessons of courage, sacrifice, and purpose. She was more than Moses' wife, she was a key player in one of humanity's greatest narratives, which is life, although not as detailed as other characters, proves that even those who remain in the shadows play an indispensable role in the development of great stories. And now that you know the trajectory of this incredible woman, I want to invite you to reflect. Which important stories are still hidden, waiting to be discovered? How many Zipporahs are there around us, shaping the world without us realizing it? If you liked this story and want to continue learning more about the mysteries and hidden characters of biblical history, enjoy, leave you a like and help this content reach more people. Share this video with your friends, and who do you think would be interested in this fascinating narrative? I'm sure they will also be surprised by the impact of this extraordinary woman on the life of Moses and the destiny of Israel. And don't forget, here is a lot more coming. Stories full of mystery, life lessons, and unforgettable figures. Click to subscribe and activate the bell, because the next video could bring more revelations that will leave you a jaw dropped. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.